What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Richie Wess, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards.
Ran through a 36 and a 24. Same way it's coming in, that's how that money go fast. And my niggas, they don't wanna talk, they wanna go.
All right, so we got my boy, Richie Wess, jumping off the porch with us today, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, finally got you here, man.
Yeah, I know. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. I don't think people realize the history we got, man.
Real history.
Yeah, probably like 10 years, some shit like that, right?
Real history.
Nah, that's real, man.
Sure.
Yeah. So what else you got shaking here in Atlanta during this trip, man? What else brought you up today?
You know the A, every time you come to A, you gotta work. A is like, it's a place where you touch down, you get inspired, motivated to work. It's a lot of motion out here. So, you know, every time I come out here, I'm working and getting inspired by the shit that's going on. Yeah, it's the lifestyle out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we fuck with it the long way.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, my bad, man. Go ahead and introduce your boys back there too, man.
Oh, you know, we got to our right, Young Dred, YTC, man, big stepper. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Smooth in the back, big three. We got Two Hood, my boy just Two Hood.
There it is, man.
Yeah, day one.
Real shit, man. All right, Rich, man. So, you know, you're from Tampa native, man.
Yeah.
I need you to break down Tampa for folks that never been there, man. Talk about the culture, the lifestyle out there, man.
Hey, Tampa culture is really like, it's really like the center of a lot of shit that be going on in Florida, really. Like, Tampa got a lot of motion right now. You know, we got the Bucks with Brady.
Yes, sir.
We got artists that's moving and shaking. So, yeah, Tampa, the culture really is, people don't get it misconstrued. Tampa really like that.
Yeah, they don't call it Trigger City for nothing.
Trigger City, all that. It's like, Tampa is like a city. The good thing I like about Tampa is like, you can really find whatever you want. Like, you want to be out the way, and you can do that. You want to be in the shit, you can do that too. You trying to get some money, you can definitely do that.
Yep.
You feel me? Strip clubs, trout. You know, it's motion in every aspect. You
Real
feel me?
shit.
And then it's a lot of people paying attention to what's going on in Florida and Tampa. Like they saying we like the largest growing city in Florida right now. Bitches moving there every day.
For sure.
You feel me? So it's up right now. It feel good that, you know, to be from there and seeing how it's getting to shine how it is right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, Tampa's also a really diverse city, man.
Yeah.
Like, you got a lot of different cultures that are out there, man.
Yeah.
I want you to kind of just speak on the Haitian culture there in Tampa.
In Tampa, the Haitian culture ain't as big as like South Florida, like Miami, Miramar. Like we got people from down there too. Like that shit might well be Haiti. But Tampa got some good Z culture. You know, we put on for the Z's in Tampa. We got a hood out there in Tampa called Zoblock. When you go there, you gonna think you in Haiti. I done shot a few videos over there too. They got goats running around, chickens running around. You feel me? A big U-Haul abandoned in the backyard, like real Z shit.
Yeah.
Cop fight. You feel me? might see a cop just run across the shit like, damn, that's a goat. Like, my nigga holding the chicken straight by the wings. Real Z shit, making soup jumu. Real Z baby shit. So, yeah, Tampa got the Haitian culture too. We got some good mud here too, like good Haitian restaurants, good food. And then my family, we always give it up. Like, we throw shit, it go down.
Yeah.
You want some Haitian culture, man, hit me when you touch down.
Nah, definitely, man. And kind of just talk about West Tampa too, man. How does the west side of Tampa differ from the rest of the city then?
Ain't nothing like the West, bro. The west side is just a whole different vibe. Everybody know that. Like, West Tampa just, when you get off that exit 42, you know what's up. Like, you know you there, you know you in the West.
Real shit, man.
The West got motion, different kind of motion too. And it's just different, like, even how niggas kick their game and everything, just different than any other hood, really.
Yeah.
But it's still, you know, you still get the Tampa vibes, but the West just different.
Yeah. And Now that you've had the opportunity to travel, all over the world, a couple times too, Richie, do you feel like any city kind of compares to Tampa, or is there no comparison?
Hell no. Nah, I be all around the world, bro, and I be there, and I be like, damn, I can't wait to get back to the crib. I don't know what it is either, bro. I be just chilling, and I be like, damn, this food ain't nothing. These hoes ain't nothing. We definitely ain't nothing, boy. Hey, and you just be homesick really, but I'm blessed to be able to travel though. I'm just fucking around, but yeah, I love the city though. Yeah. I could live wherever I want. Just I want to be there. Family, business, all that stuff.
Yeah. And when it comes to the music scene, like we said, man, you've been doing this shit for a while. So, how does it feel to see that scene go from, definitely not on like a nationwide map to where you got a lot of artists coming out that city getting signed right now?
Right. Feel good. I feel like we done started a lot of the motion to bring the light to the city, really. Most of the artists that, getting signed and shit, they was when they first starting off or whatever they was doing, they tapping in with us to, find the blueprint type shit.
Real shit.
So niggas want to know like how we moving, how the independent grind really started. Cause right now, you not gonna just, a bitch ain't gonna just find you and say, hey, I want to sign you. You got to create that motion on your own, and you gotta already know how to kind of move before you get, them type of looks. So niggas know what's up.
Yeah. And I think you and Dred, you guys definitely brought like a new sound to the city. You know what I'm saying? Because for a while, Tampa was just like dance music. It was that juke music.
Right. And we ain't never did that. we came in the game how we rocking right now. We came in the game like, hey, this is what we want to do. This is how we want to do it. And you raised on that culture, so it's in you. Like, you feel me? It ain't no knock to what the sound is, but like every city had they sound, and then right now it's the sound of what music's going on. So we came in on that vibe, like we came in on that generation of, hey, it don't gotta be that. Mm-hmm. We gonna go with the new wave, and that's how we sound. Like, that's the music of the time that we was coming out. Some niggas get stuck in that.
Yeah.
Maybe we broke the curse.
Do you feel like, Tampa just having that one sound at the time kind of held it back from reaching nationwide then? Or?
You can't say that. You can't. Then how come people still remixing Kaya? That's a Tampa sound. Absolutely. My neck, my back. You feel me? Kane Wayne. They just remade the Kane Wayne. They just remade that shit. Yep. And I be everywhere, and I hear that shit worldwide. So you can't say it held it back, but I feel like any sound that you do, like, it's just one way, it don't leave space for growth. You feel me? It don't leave space for other niggas, other artists to pop out different vibes. Like, you look at LA, you get like a YG, you get a Nipsey, then you get a Kendrick, you get a Kehlani. These are all, like, the culture of it is there, but then you got whole different type of artists. You feel me? So you look at the A, even how the A is. You see how many Outkast to Thug to, you feel me?
It's a lot of different styles.
Whole different styles. So you gotta, I think that's what makes the city so powerful. So that's what's dope about, like, everybody doing their own sound now.
Yeah.
So it don't need to be just one way. That allow growth, allow the artists to be artists.
Yeah, and I also think like juke music was before its time. Because if that shit was out, like if there was TikTok back then, and y'all were able to document that shit
would have been crazy.
That shit would have been worldwide.
Especially dances, all that.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. So Richie, how did you get into making music at first? Like, what had inspired you to start rapping?
What inspired me to start rapping was my cousin, DJ Spinatic.
Shout out to Spinatic, man.
Yeah, Spinatic. Spinatic inspired me to start rapping. He used to play these instrumentals and had niggas rapping and doing all that as jit. So once he kept going and progressing in music, niggas stayed with him and stayed with that work.
Yeah.
That's what really got it. That's what really got it started. Street Runners, you feel me?
Did he already have the Street Runners series out by then? Or?
Nah, that was way before Street Runner.
Okay.
That was as a jit, you feel me? Like auntie crib, like back room type, playing Yeah, we out there playing with beats and all type of shit. And he, but he did have his turntable set up. So he used to have these records, and this nigga be juggling, doing some more shit, and playing instrumental loops, and niggas just rapping and vibing out. And that's the first time I started getting into music. Then in high school, I used to do the battles and be battling niggas in class and flagpole and doing all that. And I just always loved music, so when it came down to recording, it was like natural to me.
Yeah. And you guys had a strong presence online, even going back like over 10 years ago. Was that like, was that kind of planned out? Like, man, we gonna hit the internet hard with this shit? Or was that more like Spinatics doing? Like, hey, y'all need to get on these type of sites and shit like that?
Yeah, it was a little bit of both. It was what we were seeing and like what he was seeing too. Like, he was heavy on the mixtape circuit, so when some of them sites is where he got content for his tapes. You feel me? So he was really in tune with what was going on.
Yeah.
So like he really put niggas on. Like he put niggas on to this site, y'all site. You feel me?
He put us on to you. You know
we was early. You feel me? Look how that works. You feel me? But that was early stages. Like a lot of people don't know where that came from. Like y'all, I remember when I first seen Dolph was on y'all shit.
Yo shit, yeah.
Yeah, facts. Y'all was pushing that shit early. I was pushing all this shit early. That's why it's, you know, it's good to see how y'all still pushing the culture.
Absolutely.
For sure, always up to the time.
Yeah. How would you describe the grind it took for you to get to this point in your career now?
The grind was crazy. the grind was tough, my boy. Because you gotta look at it independent, bro. You finding out everything yourself. You learn how to move. You learn how to move by yourself. Trying to understand the business by yourself, and networking and building relationships in the process of that. So independence tough, bro, but it's a lot of relationships, networking, and staying consistent. Like you doing all that and you moving and constantly elevating, doors gonna keep opening.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, speak on the importance of networking, because between you and Dred, it's like y'all have done records with everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find someone in the South that you guys have not worked with.
Yeah, networking heavy, and collaborations and building, like I said, like building relationships. When you build them relationships in certain offices, bro, ain't no telling where that shit gonna end up. Like, I remember when we first linked up with QC through 2 Official, and they just had Migos at the time, Rich the Kid, and we seen that whole growth to even the signing. Like I just seen that Baby documentary, and I seen like when he came home and how he teed up with P. And I remember 2 Official called Dred and was like, "Hey, bruh, you know what we just did with Rich? Hey, listen, boy. Hey, listen, boy, this boy hell, boy. Listen, when I tell you that we got this nigga Lil Baby, bruh, that's finna drop," and he called Dred about that shit. And I seen in the documentary the timestamp, and it just shows how that shit, you see the growth. So that's just relationship. Now he got, when baby come home, he tee up his shit. Now Dred, he on Dred's single, Blue Strips, off that relationship. You feel me? That's networking. That's a whole lot of shit ground that been laid. You feel me? Running it up with Rich, we doing the same thing. That's how we locked in.
Okay.
Like it's deep in it. You feel me? It's deeper. It go. That shit go like. So, you feel me? When we started doing that tour with him, LinkedIn, we was on the Keep Flexing tour. Keep Flexing tour, nigga. I remember that shit, cause nigga, we was going city to city, and we had Bel Air sponsoring us. Like,
okay, yeah.
Bel Air sponsored, Rich coming out to the shows each night. As soon as he turn up, the nigga spraying Bel Air everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We branded with the shit. We trying to make sure that we got the shit. Hey, Bel Air to cut that check. We gotta make sure this bitch look right.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Real shit.
So we did that tour, bro. After that, I seen Rich come back from that tour. That nigga like, hey, bro, so I'm moving to LA. I'm gone. You feel me? He moved to LA. After that boy moved to LA, nigga started going crazy.
Yeah.
Nigga put Kendrick on the remix. I remember we was in the Bahamas. He was playing that. my bitch too far, I need a visa. It was New Year's in Bahamas, bruh. This the first day I met Jay Critch. That's when he just signed Jay Critch. Flew Critch in to Bahamas, nigga. We in the Bahamas on New Year's. The nigga Rich, we ride around cutting coconuts, all type of shit. The nigga playing that, my bitch too far, need a visa, right? The whole trip. So I'm like, damn, bitch, that bitch hard. Boy, that shit crazy. But it's like 2016, bruh. 2017. Yeah. Niggas, bitch too far, need a visa. But he had Made in Tokyo and ASAP Ferg on it.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Bruh, he had Made in Tokyo and ASAP Ferg on that bit. So I'm like, damn, this bitch hard. Made in Tokyo, Uber everywhere. I'm like, this shit about to go crazy. But this nigga went to LA. I don't know what type of magic trick. Next thing you know, I'm hearing a song. Hold up. I'm like, oh nah, this nigga got Kendrick on. Nigga shoot a video like he in Japan or some shit with Kendrick. I said, oh, this nigga is out of here. You feel me? That's all off networks, but you be there, you feel me, to go through those phases, networks, relationship. You see the artists grow, you grow with them, you feel me? And that's the independent grind, and that's the answer to your question.
Absolutely, man. Did Rich, was he the one that took you overseas for the first time, or who'd you go overseas with the first time?
The first time I went overseas was with Fat Joe.
Okay, yeah.
I went to a island out of, like close to Aruba called Curacao.
Okay, yeah.
That was my first time. That was lit. I was out there with Migos before I really locked in with them. I was out there with Joe, Bone Thugs, and I was like, yeah, this shit here crazy, and the weed was trash. Weed, nigga tried to order up some weed, met a nigga, I don't know where I met the nigga, at the festival or some shit. I said, hey, bro, like, he like, I got you. Nigga come back, the shit like literally bag of dirt. Bag of dirt. Rabbit food, bruh. Nigga looked at that shit like, bruh, here. I don't even want this shit.
Not even worth smoking.
Nah, you can't smoke that shit. You might as well just stop smoking. You might as well vape.
So how'd you lock in with Smokepurpp?
I locked in with Smokepurpp. I locked in with Purpp through one of my homies in the industry too. He linked us in on some early business, and you know, him being from Florida, we locked in. Like as soon as we met, we locked in, and we did a lot of business, making a lot of moves on the label side of things, type shit. And when it came to touring, like we went to Europe, did 35 countries. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That was like how we really build our bond. That was like 2019.
Yeah.
Now that shit was lit. That shit was viral. Now that was a time when I went overseas, like you mentioned, the first time I went overseas was with Rich, really. I went overseas on that Future tour.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was a support on the Future tour, and I had went on there for like half of the dates. And I remember seeing Zoe Dollars out there. He was moving with Future at the time. We was all out there in fucking Europe. That shit was crazy. Future had a real production there. That nigga had Michi on the stage the whole time. That was that time, like turning up. But Purpp tour was crazy because I was actually on there like co-headlining with him.
Yeah.
So that was a whole different vibe. It was fire. But yeah, Purpp, that's my boy for sure.
Have you ever been surprised that your music takes you around the world like that?
Yeah, I used to get real surprised. I even did a post about that shit. I said, can't believe this music done brought me all around the world. Shit crazy. But now it's the experience, it's like each time now I take the experience different. First time I was surprised, so I wasn't absorbing like the experience and monetizing the experience. You feel me? Not only enjoying it, but letting bitches know like, yeah, I'm in Europe, nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, y'all niggas ain't out here, bruh. You feel me? Like, come on, man. I'm doing some real amazing shit out here, man. I'm out here in Europe. I'm having tea and crumpets in London. I'm having Dominican food in Barcelona. Dominican food in Barcelona. You know who you are. But yeah, nah, it's lit.
Who's got the best food out there then? Like which country?
I definitely say Spain.
Okay.
Like we was in, man, you almost forget what good food is. Now I don't know funny shit, but you almost forget, bro, because we be going to some crazy spots. This last time I just went like a month ago. We was out there for festivals and all this shit, but we was going to some spots, bro, like I ain't never seen no shit like this before. Like not in a bad thing, just like I ain't never seen no shit like this. We in a spot in between Greece. We in between Greece and like another, I think Greece and something else. But we in a spot called Macedonia. And it's like a small ass city. It's called Dojeron. Bro, it's 700 people in the whole city, bro.
God damn.
You feel me? But they doing a festival over there called Lake Wake because it's surrounded by a lake. So 10,000 people come to this spot that only 700 people live. You feel me?
That's wild right there.
That shit wild. So we was out there for 2 days. No, we was out there for 3 days. And we did the festival lit, crazy. After that, we get back to our hotel. Everybody taking it in. We got like 6 rooms, the whole squad, the whole team. Everybody got, everybody suited up. You know what I mean? Everybody, you know what I mean? Sanctioned. Everybody sanctioned. My boy get to his room, he turn on the light, and it's a whole bum sleeping in his bed.
What?
So we like, yo, he alive? So Dred hit him in the head with the remote. Bam, hit him in the head. Hey, you straight? You straight? Nigga was a bum in the bed, bro. See all type of shit in Europe.
That's wild.
But when we came back from that shit, we was leaving the club, came back, and we instead of going straight to the hotel, they got this like 24-hour like pizza spot that's on, bro. But this is a one-way street, but it's a whole city, like a neighborhood. So it's a whole lot of action on one street. You have people living there, hotels, restaurants, all this shit. So we go grab that pizza, come back, and that's when that shit happened. Nigga done dropped this slice, all that. Nigga walk 2 miles for the shit. Yeah, that shit be crazy in Europe. But yeah, I definitely say Spain got the best shit that you can enjoy.
Yeah.
For sure.
What about the best women?
Everywhere, man. You see all type of shit, boy. You seeing all type of shit, my boy. You start even looking, like I told you start looking at beauty different. You was like, oh shit, look at her eyes. Oh shit, piercing. You feel me? Start looking at shit differently, bro. They accent, all type of shit. Then you see a certain type of look, it becomes like a different type of look over there. Like we got the American bad bitch like standards, you feel me? Then they got their European bad bitch standards. And all these bitches starting to look the same, man. They all starting to look the same. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm telling you.
Do you feel like the fans overseas support rap music more than back home?
Nah, support it, bro. Nah, they just appreciate it more.
Yeah, I guess that's a better word because they don't, not too many rappers going overseas touring like that.
Bro. It's like they appreciate it more because it's like you got to look how they receive the culture, bro. They receive the culture by watching us, watching the lifestyle, watching how niggas putting this shit on like on across this way. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So when you look at it like that, they getting all the drip, the culture like secondhand. So when we like out here as fans and out here as people who enjoy the culture, you like more living in it. So the appreciation is like a little bit, you feel me, more down, I feel, because everybody's like, man, I could do that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nah, real shit. That's niggas' mentalities. Like that's how shit be moving how it is right now anyway. Everybody kind of just following the ways, trying to figure it out. But over there, they appreciate it because they seeing it, and now they like honoring what they've been seeing. Now it's like they look at that shit way different. Like the culture's in it. Like the true fan, like it's like them niggas don't even got cell phones no more. Like you know Michael Jackson fans?
Yeah.
Niggas be in the magazines like, y'all, I can't wait to see him. You feel me? It's like they over there like that's how they experience the culture. Like we was in the spot, niggas be looking at you all crazy and shit. Like, nah, bitch, why you? Especially this nigga Dred, like, bro, what's up? Like, what's up? Why you look at? He's like, people come over like, no, he just never seen a black person. Like, damn, bitch. He ain't never seen a black person. Like, man, black man, like, yeah, nigga crazy. So it just be different, bro. Different culture, different appreciation to the black man.
Yeah, because I know they be showing out at them shows, man. Like, they be going word for word. Or even if they don't understand it, they still turned up to that shit, too.
Nah, for sure. Nah, the good thing about Europe, bro, is when we first went, we toured there like 3 times back to back. So we built up like a core fan base of people that like fuck with us right there. Then like we toured with pretty much the same artists those 2 times. So that core and now we just running it up. Like now we doing festivals and shit. It's just it's a whole different vibe.
Absolutely. Yeah, so currently on tour with Jay Critch right now, right?
Yeah, Critch, my boy, my brother. We about to go to New York. We haven't done a New York show like in the city for a minute, so that shit about to go up.
That's his home state too.
Yeah, facts.
That shit gonna be turned.
Nigga going crazy. Back in the towns.
What would you say has been one of the biggest sacrifices you had to make, you know, in your life for you to be successful so far, Richie?
Time to really sacrifice, balancing everything that you're trying to do to further what you want to achieve, and having time for everybody involved in that process. Time. That's it. A bit time, man. You only one person. That time be a motherfucker. Everybody want it.
It's one thing you can't get back.
One thing you can't get back, and everybody want it. Trust me.
Yeah. So what was the vision when you guys came up with the YTC, man? Where was like the goal for the brand at the time?
Let's get some motherfucking money. Let's get some money, boys. It's out here. Let's get it one way or another, bitch. Let's get that motherfucker. Because we was trying to get it since legit. And Trill, like, I used to listen to Slim Thug, Mike Jones, Paul Wall, but I used to sip and drink, 13, 14, sip and drink, sipping on 4-4. Right now, 4-4s I'm tipping. You feel me? Nigga, so when I put Young Dred in there, I was putting Trill like Houston Trill type shit. That's when I put Trill. I said, I want it to sound Trill, but I want it to be about money too. So I said, yeah, it's Trill, like, yeah, it's all the way that. It's all the way Trill, like, you know what Trill mean back in, you feel me? So I said, yeah, it's Trill, and yeah, we getting some money, so it's definitely like that. So that's how we came up with Young Dred in there. So that was the mind state always from the jump.
Yeah. So what's some goals you got set for the brand right now today, here in 2022?
I need one of them. I need one of them label situations for the members, you know. I need one of those because we sanction, like we putting them numbers up. We having motion that extends beyond just the core artists, like, and we got a lot of knowledge and a lot of input in the game. You feel me? So I feel like we did some shit with Warner, and I fuck with how like they allow respect niggas' mind and how to conduct business and understand, like, we negotiated like a type of situation that hasn't been done in like 12 years.
Oh shit.
Like they ain't with all off the knowledge of the game. It's pretty crazy.
Nah,
but yeah, bro.
For that, yeah.
Yeah, that shit really like that.
Yeah. So we know you've been touring, Richie, but where the music at, bro? I know you dropped earlier this year, but you know, fans, they don't want to wait 7 months for no shit, dog.
I know, bro. It'd be a lot of shit going on, man. It'd just be a lot of motion, a lot of money though. But nah, niggas, we about to really tee up. We be putting shit. We make sure that we put shit in, like our business and our music in position at certain times. Like, man, we be opening restaurants and shit. Like, I just opened another food truck. You feel me? We working on some shit in Miami right now. So it be business too. Like, it's still money, and niggas still gonna deliver. You know, ran through a 36 and a 24. Same way it's coming in, that's how that money go, fast. You feel me? Like, we still dropping. Crash out now.
That shit hard too.
I dropped that last live. My brother and me 3 on the way.
Yes, sir.
Last, I gave him a whole project because I wanted to tour off of that. So I'm gonna definitely drop. I'm about to go crazy though. Don't trip.
Is the solo project come first, or My Brother and Me, part 3?
I think we're gonna drop like 2 more singles.
Okay.
Like before the end of the year, and then My Brother and Me, we shooting top of the year, and that's gonna be that one.
Yeah.
My Brother and Me, 3rd time's a charm. You feel me? You already know. Big 3s and all that. There's a lot of energy there.
Yeah. Who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
I've been fucking with this dude, Heiko. I fuck with him too. He a lot of European producers been hitting me up, and it's crazy because they got a sound like it's our sound that we want to hear, but they got that shit figured out too. Like, they got that sound, and like I seen a lot of niggas from over there that we work with, like Figures, producing for Money Man, Lil Baby. So I'm saying, I remember when bro was first sending me beat packs. So I fuck with everybody really. So I be hitting up, like I'll hit up on my IG story, or I'll put up on my IG story like, hey, tap in, send beats, I'm in the studio. And you'll be surprised how many producers are locked in.
You flooded with some shit,
bro,
sure.
But so many good producers, like, and I don't even be listening, I can't even listen to all the emails, but I be picking some good ones. I be tapping in, I'm like, man, hold up. Y equals MX, this one. And then I hit that, and I'll have a whole banger that, you feel me? That's how I found Crash.
Oh shit.
That Crash beat I found like that. I heard that bitch, I was like, walking around like, oh no, I'm finna put this down today. I put that verse and all that shit down in 15 minutes, man. Ask Dre. I was on one, boy.
That shit been going up too since you dropped it too.
Hell yeah. We about to hit 1 million views.
Yep, it's right
World
there.
Star, Top Box, a meetup.
You know, what's your thoughts on the courts trying to use these rappers' lyrics against them in court right now?
You mean Atlanta? They tripping. I don't know, bro. But you know, you only see what the media, I don't know what it really is, because you only see like parts. I'm not out here, so I don't know all the parts of the story, but every time you see that lady get on social media, like they painting her like she after everybody else, like she on their ass. Like, oh yeah, you did this with this, and you rapped about it like this, and I'm gonna make it stick. Like, I don't know, bro. That shit sound crazy. And it be stuff like, I don't know what they got going on, bro.
Do you think lyrics should be fair game like that? Because where do you draw the line between this shit's entertainment? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where you draw that line. I thought the line been drawn. You feel me? I thought the line been drawn, bro. It's like no other genre they gonna use that.
That's very true too.
You know what I'm saying? Music a form of expression, so it can't be taken as literal like words and situations. Like, just because the lifestyle, you could be painting the lifestyle, you live a lifestyle and tell a different story each time.
Yep.
You feel me? It don't gotta be your story. How they gonna pin that to you? Other motherfuckers is reciting the words. What, they guilty by association?
Yeah, it's even like they crossed
They got the fans guilty by association.
Yeah, it's like they even crossed over to where they taking people's IG post, and if you use a certain emoji, they trying to say that you affiliated with this
Oh
gang.
man,
It's
not
like, what the
not
fuck?
the emoji wars. Nah, I ain't
Like, if you
heard-
look
I
at the
ain't heard-
YSL
hey,
Discovery,
bro, I
that's
ain't
what the whole
heard
thing
that.
is just screenshots of
I ain't
IG.
heard that one, my boy. Purple Devil. You got what? What's the emoji? What emoji?
Like for YSL, the snake emoji,
Oh,
the
not
green
the
heart
snake.
emoji. They trying to
Oh,
tie
man.
that shit in.
Bro, that's used by everybody though.
That's branding, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Not even saying the fans is guilty by association. You dropped the slime, now you slimed out. Bro,
Shit's
that's-
ridiculous, man.
Bro, this is a movie. This shit a real movie, boy. I tell you.
So what else you working on right now, Rich, man? What's coming up for the rest of the year? We know top of the year.
Man,
New
just
music
more
job,
work,
man.
man. Getting involved on the maybe the production side, putting together some shorts and maybe some things to change up the vibe of the music and still express it, but just in a different way. Course touring, some more branding and merch. You're gonna see us more involved in merch and not like just trillionaire merch, like pretend like to like a tour or some shit like that. It's gonna be actual lifestyle branding, like
Okay,
a whole
yeah.
brand. So I want to put that thought behind it because I feel like I understand where that shit, like where the culture's always, like we working with a jean company and they do a stacked denim, and like we was on that stacked denim before the wave was like really on it, and then now the stacked denim, the triple stacked denim. So it's like you could see when it's going like that. You could get involved when it's early.
Yep.
I dropped my damn stacked denim, trillionaire stacks. I would have been making stack bread, and I would have put that shit on, branding it, got people putting it on like I do for other brands. So, you know what I mean? So yeah,
No, that's smart right there.
yeah. So all that, definitely.
What's some advice you would share to the youth coming up right now?
Oh, man, put them guns down, boys. Y'all boys is tweaking. You feel me? Y'all gotta stand for a little more, man. Y'all gotta understand this shit. It's a whole life out here, my boy. Get this money, move around, see some shit, get you some pussy, get you some money. Hey, it don't matter in which order you do that, but just do it. You feel me?
Real shit. You got a shout out you want to give before we wrap it up here?
I want to shout out to everybody supporting this trillionaire lifestyle, man. You already know. We keep stepping how we stepping. I want to, shout out everybody who continue to spread the word too, because it's different when niggas just rocking with you, but when they putting people on still, like, that's love. And shout out everybody who part of this, all the members, everybody who rocking with us, everybody who pushing the culture, the trillionaire way. Brother Dred, my brother and me, 3 on the way, and all that.
Ran through a 36 and a 24. Same way it's coming in, that's how that money go fast. And my niggas, they don't wanna talk, they wanna go crash. I'm grinding every